Welcome to Kirby's Tractor Adventures. Hi all, thanks for joining me.
Today's project is to swap the rear tires from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. I really should have noticed this earlier than I did, the other day when I was moving a load of gravel. I saw that my front tires looked a little low. So I went to check them, and for these tires they were. I pulled out my air compressor to start to air them up. When I went to check the pressure in the rear tires, I noticed that the valve stems were not facing forward. It turns out they were installed backwards from the dealer or factory. You can see here from the valve stem end pattern of the tire that it goes on the other side. Just before this video, I attached the backhoe onto the tractor to help with the tire swap. You can watch my video on how to connect the backhoe that I'll link up in the top corner. As you can see, I inserted those 5/8" pins to act as a safeguard. This side, on the other hand, did put up a bit of a fight to get off. If you try this, only hit the rubber and not the rim. Another thing I was wondering is, would the width still be the same after the tire switch? So I took a before and after measurement. Now, I have never changed a tire on a tractor before, but I have on many cars and trucks. How hard could it be? Since there are no studs to rest the rim on, I line up on a bolt and tighten it up by hand. But after getting the bolt on the other side on, I needed to loosen it with the impact, as I couldn't loosen it by hand anymore. You need to ensure you don't strip the threads by hand starting all of them first. This is where I think I started to figure things out. Just get one started on each side, tighten them down, then the others will be easier to start, as you'll see me do on the other side. Now, on to the other side. I start the first bolt. Line up the next bolt across from it. Tighten the two bolts down. Now the other 4 bolts will hand thread in with ease. Next, for my year of tractor, the manual shows 70 foot-pounds of torque is needed. Tighten the bolts in a cross pattern. Do the same on the other side. Now that all the bolts are snug, I can put the rear of the tractor back on the ground. Oops! I forgot to remove my 5/8 inch pins that were securing the backhoe outriggers from leaking down too far. Let's get them out now. Now that the tractor is back on the ground, I'm going to recheck the torque of each bolt. Then I'll do it again after I've used it for a bit to ensure they are still good. Now I can do what I wanted to do before this video started. Check the tire pressure. The tire pressure for these R3 radials is higher than the R4 tires that come standard with this tractor. 35 psi is what it's asking for. They only have about 24 psi in them currently. Now to check and set the rest of the tires. With the tires now on the correct sides, the new measurement shows that I gained about 1.5 inches of width, 3/4 inch per side. There, all the tires are now done.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to be notified of my future videos.